Well, you know what? Look, I kind of had a lot of problems initially, but I thought
You had problems through the entire thing. I'm speaking for Mario right now. The only all right, let's get to what did you like? Only thing I liked was the Purple Man showing up, Kilgrave showing
I hated
up.
that. That was the one. That was I really disliked Purple Man showing up.
Gathered together from the cosmic reaches of the universe, here in this great hall of justice, are the most powerful forces of good ever assembled. Dedicated to truth, justice, and peace for all mankind.
Welcome, everybody. It's Spinner Rack in the house. Once again, it's Petey and Mars. We're going to be talking to you about Jessica Goonie Goo Goo Jones. Did you like this show or not? Once again, unfortunately, because of some lingering issues with the
law,
Cal was not able to make it. But
immigration.
In spirit, I'll take his calls for you and tell you what's going on. So, Petey, we saw this show, Jessica Jones, and the question is, was it garbage or was it garbage?
Well, I don't want to use the term garbage. I think that the show is, I wouldn't say it's a hot mess either. I think if you look at the talent that's involved in the show, there's very strong talent as far as, you know, Jessica Jones herself, and then, of course, the Trish subplot, all that stuff that was going on, then introducing the secrets, the mystery of who is this character that looks like the Toxic Avenger, what's going on. And then there's also a police subplot that comes later.
Wait. Are you trying to, like, prevent people from knowing what the spoilers are? The Toxic Avenger is Jessica Jones' mom.
If you want to throw spoilers out, I don't spoil things. If you want to spoil things,
I'll light the fire. Bow!
Well, Jessica Jones' mother is in the story also, and then, you know, but one of the things that shows have a hard time with is revenge. And it's basically eye for an eye in mostly every movie and TV, and this is no different. And that's where I think they could have grown from, because it's like, okay, somebody gets... That's what really, you can't do, everything isn't about revenge, eye for an eye.
It isn't?
I guess it is.
Then I guess
but
every single Bruce Lee movie is done. Every single superhero movie is finished. Every single Western is a wrap. Of course it's friggin' revenge. Of course it's friggin' eye for an eye.
Well, then you find that there should be something else to it. Not just saying, all right, okay, Trish is attacking Jessica Jones' mother. Okay, Jessica Jones' mother is attacking Trish.
Let's give the
and both feel that they're right.
All right. You know what? We're going all over the place. All right, look. Let's get down to the nitty gritty. Basically, this is what the show is about this season, okay? And if I'm wrong, interject. I don't think I'll be wrong. I think I'm going to be perfectly right, but here it is. You know, Jessica Jones basically discovers her mom. And her mom is a psycho murdering babe who has superpowers just like her. Am I wrong? Oh my goodness!
It's sort of
nuance.
It's sort of pushed. They try to have an angle, which is the problem. Which I bring up. The revenge aspect is that she's pushed to kill people, like the Hulk. Like she's like a new wave Hulk. It's like what? You push me in the shoulder, you kick my cat. I must kill. I must kill you.
There's a hair trigger. There's a difference. Revenge is like someone hurt me or hurt someone from my family. I have to take revenge. This chick is out. You piss her off, she's going to annihilate you.
Yeah,
that's what she's
too far for me.
Blooded, murdering, lifetime.
But then Jessica tries to, they try to make a happy, nuclear family now. They get the back of a RV that they stole and something like that. It's like, come on, how much are you going to try to play to the nature versus nurture and the revenge stuff?
All right, but
like every story is that.
See, here I can understand Jessica. Jessica, had this idyllic idea of what her family was, and she gets her mother back, and by this time she knows her mother is a murdering.
But that's it. Once you're introduced to something that you haven't had in your life, it doesn't mean you just.
She had it in her life, and they lost her. Her and her mother got into the same car accident, and when they presumed got injured, her brother and father died. Who knows? Probably those two guys are coming back too.
But she had the initial reaction she's supposed to have, is that she doesn't. She doesn't immediately assume that I can connect with my mother right now. Exactly. That's what I'm struggling. Then she immediately does.
But she does connect with her mother.
No, she doesn't. She changes her mind and decides, hey, I should be rolling with my mom, even though she's crazy and she's going to kill somebody. And I'm riding this back of this van and it's not going to work out.
Look,
it's not going to. We know it's not going to work out.
We know it's not going to work out, but over and over again, Jessica Jones tries to help her mother.
No.
Yes, she
does.
There's
no way to help. The best help is her being in jail and being punished by that crazy guy That's the only
That
way
was
to
the
keep her
best
in
help,
line.
but it wasn't what happened. So
It
what happened?
needed it because the only thing she understood was violence. So that's why when she's in jail and she was getting electrocuted and treated bad, that's what she needed because
Okay,
she's
so what
too wacky. She
See,
has
we
no.
gotta explain what we're telling people instead of throwing it right in the middle to these guys.
We're trying to get them. We're hinting the stuff that they might want to see because otherwise, the performers outperform the material. They're all they're solid, all actors and that. But the whole Trish subplot is nutty because she was more the sort of the backbone of the show, and then now this thing is she's a druggie trying to find the next high, and it's just like maybe she had the history, but they set up.
Look,
What, you getting pissed off at me for what?
Let's start off first. Let's finish off with this mother thing.
I think we're done.
This troubled relationship between a mother and a daughter. A mother trying to get her daughter back, and a daughter trying to work a relationship with her mother, which is impossible because she's a psycho, crazy, murdering, lifetime loving lunatic. That's what the problem is.
Jessica knows that, so it doesn't make any sense.
But she still
it doesn't
tries.
make any sense.
Because you have that emotional pull where you want to go.
No.
It's like the kid who's
as a kid, you can do that. As an adult, where you know that she can go kill somebody just for cutting her off.
But she said it in the episode. She's like, I wanted a relationship
no,
like Trisha.
that's
Trisha
dumb.
That's what she said.
That's dumb.
It's dumb or not. Maybe you may disagree, but I can see when you have a lot of kids whose
no,
parents,
she's not a kid. She is an adult.
But who's an adult?
No,
and they will forgive their parents of
that's
all things.
going in reverse. That is going in life and going in reverse. You cannot go in reverse.
Yes, because
you can hang out. You can hang out.
individual.
You can hang out with someone that's from your past that could lead you down the wrong path.
Right.
But once you allow them to run the streets, and she's part detective, somewhere in the line of close to like a police detective. Once she lets this person, she knows she knows it's a hair trigger, so it doesn't matter if it's someone attacking Jessica. All it matters, someone cuts her off, she could decide to kill that person.
Right, but that's not really, that's just freaking psycho business.
That's why you can't,
Right,
the light that they're trying to get
The
in.
whole thing is a relationship.
The relationship did not,
you may disagree,
it doesn't make any sense.
That was the crux of the situation. It's a relationship between her mother and the relationship between Trish and her. Okay, now let's move on to Trish. What did you think about that overall plot of the Trish plot?
It was bad. Sorry to say. I did not like Trish turning into, and this is why you can't have these friends of the superhero that know your powers and identity, because what was she trying to do?
Become a superpower.
Yes, and that's where it starts to, the snake starts to eat its tail. And that's where you get to the problem. Instead of just being a friend that doesn't become anything, or the drug guy next door becomes the guy who's, hitting up every girl in town, he becomes Malcolm. I don't have a problem with it, but he was a washout. Then he's like he's like the best detective in town, better than the other team that was
Okay, so let's break it down. This is why I told you 100%, 99, 55,000% disagree with you.
Did you like it? No, so we're out.
I liked it. You know what?
Look how long it took you to say that.
The garbage thing, but you know what? This is all about.
What did you like? You liked the relationship
let me
thing?
The whole thing with Trish.
I'm sorry for
I
cutting
had
you off.
a lot of problems with Trish in the beginning, but then I started to understand the whole thing really was a relationship.
What did
between
you
Trish.
understand?
I understood that this woman, she sees Jessica. Here's someone who has all the power in the world. It's like Superman. Superman having all the power in the world and just being a slacker. And she's like, man, what would I do if I had that power? You know what I'm trying to say? Even one point pin.
She would just go and kill people. She'd be another Jessica's mom. That's what she showed she did.
At the end, she didn't show that. She showed that.
No, she didn't.
Jessica couldn't do what needed to be done, and she did what had to be.
She wanted to do that.
She was woman enough to do what had to be done, and that was why.
No, because the cops would have done it, and she's saying it doesn't. The whole logic that the police didn't take Jessica in doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. Like she should still go to jail because she didn't say. Yes, exactly. So there you go. Thank you.
Okay,
so if that's the case, Trish killing her or worried about Jessica getting shot, it's like they could still just put Jessica in jail and then start to torture her because she's shown if you put an element of her past into something, she will go off the rail. She will let everything happen because it's my mother. That's not a defense you can do in court. She understands But
you know what? We're watching a TV show. We're watching movies, and it's what's that thing? It's called the where we have to believe was unbelievable.
No, this is not.
But we
No,
have
the
to-
suspension of disbelief
suspension
is
of
that
disbelief.
she has powers.
Well, you know what? Look, I kind of had a lot of problems initially, but I thought
You had problems through the entire thing. I'm speaking for Mario right now. The only, all right, let's get to what did you like? Only thing I liked was the Purple Man showing up, Kilgrave
I
showing
hated
up.
that. That was the one.
That was
I
the
really disliked Purple Man showing up. But I like the fact that I thought that I morally I thought there was a whole issue with Jessica. You're right with the way she went with her mother. She kept on wavering back and forth. But I understood why she did that. She was a child of her mother. She wanted to have a relationship with her mother, even though she was reprehensible. She still wanted.
No.
I understood Trish. Trish, on the other hand, she wanted to. She saw what Jessica had, and this is what she really wanted. And in the end, she gets what she wants. I don't know if Jessica will forgive Trish.
I don't. The
You
thing
don't think
is,
she got powers at the end?
she got powers in the end, but it's like, what is she gonna become, the villain in the
Hellcat.
next one? It doesn't make
Hellcat
any
was
sense.
it.
They've already written her as someone that's a power junkie. So if that's the case, she's just gonna be out there fighting people and trying to be Elektra or something like that. It's a waste of time.
I don't know. I think it was a very.
Trish is gonna become the villain, Hellcat, and then we're gonna spend like
Marvel
13.
does not have enough women in this. Let's just call it up. Marvel does not have enough women.
That's
You
it.
know?
I think now you've gone
I'm just saying,
left
let's give
for
this
me.
one a chance. Probably we need to
The snake is eating its tail right now.
All right, so
Malcolm is going to become
and Malcolm.
a superhero too.
Well, Malcolm has a history that we still don't understand what's going on.
We'll never understand. But somehow he got cleaned up. He cut off that fake hair on the top of his head,
Yes.
and now he's with a strong detective company.
The PI.
It's,
You see how pissed off he was when he got paid off by
what?
the lawyer he was working with,
Oh.
and
I didn't like the whole lawyer subplot of her having this illness and then being conned and then I don't even understand. She already got cut up the last one and then she gets robbed this one. It was just like they just needed to keep her in there and they just let's tear her apart a little more. So I mean, if you like the performances in there are very strong for me, but at the same time it was hard. It just kept going into the basic revenge / even though my mother's crazy, it's my mother. So what am I supposed to do?
Look, I
I'm
agree
supposed to go and
To a
be
degree.
with the mother because no, it wasn't to a degree. She would.
to a degree.
She already killed people to get into
I
that
agree, but
car.
I'm saying
Killed the
but I
cop.
understand.
She already killed the cop. There's no other thing of saying I need to go
Well, I
on
think
this
she killed
road
other
trip.
people before that. But you know what?
But yeah, so
Listen,
the cop
to close
in
it
front
out,
of the
we're not
cop.
going to agree and disagree on this. We think there's a lot of problems with the show. I think
A
overall,
whole
and
lot of
overall, I think
problems.
it's a show that's worth watching. It's very interesting. I think again, like we said before in the past, that Netflix needs to cut down some of these episodes. It doesn't need to be that many episodes. You can condense it to a couple.
But-
and I think that would make a better, tighter show.
But this is almost like, we talked about, me wanting the Daughters of the Dragon, but looking at this story, I didn't even realize that Spider-Woman, who had a detective agency, also had a human character that was Lindsay McCabe. And they're playing up this whole Trish thing, almost similar, Bendis basically didn't even rewrite anything besides making it dark when he did Jessica Jones, when he took everything from Jessica Drew to make it into Alias. And it kind of bothers me because Lindsay McCabe and Jessica Drew were best friends. And they were still friends no matter what. Even when it came into the Wolverine comic, they were best friends. So now playing up this thing, we're sisters, but you were my little pet thing, which you were talking about before.
Right.
That it doesn't work for me. I'm sorry.
Okay, look, we're gonna have to disagree.
We're out.
Go watch it. Spin around. Out.